I completely 100% needed a guiding hand. I needed a professional. I needed a teacher.
I came mostly to kind of figure out what's stopping me finding my man, why I haven't been able to find the man of my dreams yet.
I've had enough of doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different outcome, and I also didn't want to feel anymore that I was doing something wrong. I wanted to actually kind of move on for all of that in a positive way.
Everything you say, the way you put it across, your modules, your courses, it makes sense to me. It's one of the very, very few kind of guiding programs, if you like, that has properly made sense to me. It's a life changer for me, honestly.
Well, to be honest, I really didn't think there were any problems. I mean, I was more interested in manifesting my perfect man, having been single for about, how long was it then? About 4 years since a big breakup.
To explore a bit more into why I've had a number of relationships that have gone wrong, to get some sort of insight into that, and to then go on and meet the right man.
It was just a big gift to myself, and it dug deeper than I could have imagined, I think.
I knew that I needed to learn from you.
No, I had never done any kind of therapy, any kind of inner work. I've always been quite a intuitive person, but I'd never actually asked for the help of anyone externally. I'd always kind of tried to face it alone and do everything by myself. So
I had been to counselling or to therapy. I'd read loads of books. I had listened to loads of podcasts, but nothing that helped me to look forwards. There was a lot of looking back, and there was a lot of you should do it like this and this is what's worked for me, but nothing that was really true to myself.
But I didn't have a framework for how to thrive. I was literally just surviving. And I say that you've helped change the trajectory in the course of my life. Yes. Probably more than at least one of the master's degrees that I dumped money into. You know?
Working with Katie has just transformed my life.
Katie, I can't even put into words the results. I mean, she absolutely transformed my life.
But life now makes sense more than it ever has done before. I'm a lot clearer about what I want. I'm a lot more responsive, so I'm so much more patient than ever. I don't know, I feel like I can now take my own path in life, and I don't need anyone else's approval for that.
I mean, I feel like a different person. It's really, really transformed me completely from the inside. I'm so much more confident in myself. I feel like some of the issues that I had have now been laid to rest, and that I'm happier in setting boundaries, because that was something that I couldn't do in the past.
I can't remember the last time I'd cried before I started this program. I just felt very blocked around my third eye, very blocked in my stomach and around my hips. And every time an emotion came up, it's just like my body just like locked it. And I could feel it every time, you know, the more work I did, I could just feel that this physical barrier was just coming up and was just preventing me from delving deeper. And I think the work that we've done, the inner child work, has all sort of freed up a lot of that tension. I physically feel clearer, cleansed.
I feel a lot more confident, full stop, not only about finding the right guy, but just more confident in myself. So, you know, it's been a double whammy for me. I've got more than my money's worth.
I know that what I want is going to come to me. I know that I can achieve so much, probably more than I've realised that I can, which is super duper exciting. I've got the confidence to do that. I've got so much more understanding about myself to be able to do that as well. And life is just so exciting. Life has opened its doors up to me.
My favourite word for a person like me who wants it all on a list and tick boxes is surrender. If I can learn to surrender, which I have started to do, it's taken time and I've had to practice at it, but if I can learn to surrender, so much comes without it being forced. It just comes, it just comes.
I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to work with Katie. She's an amazing and the most amazing woman ever. And I now have all these tools and skills, newfound things to continue the work, and it's going to be an ongoing process. But I don't have any regrets about doing the work at all. And yeah, if you get the chance and you have the time, space, and opportunity to do it, then go for it. That's what I say.
Katie is an amazing coach. I feel things on an energetic level, and so Katie's energy is just, she's so open and she's so high vibe and positive and holds you in your highest light and sees you for what you are and trusts that you're going to succeed in everything you want. She trusts that the universe wants you to have what you want. And so having been in that energy, being held, her holding that space, just lifted me up to carry that energy within me, to carry her, to carry that high vibration, and knowing that all my true desires are there for me to have and to receive. So, her energy is very powerful.
For anyone who's thinking of working with Katie, please do it. It will be the best time and money spent. You have no idea how much, how life-changing it is.
I just felt like you were just really pushing me, just really like challenging me to think, to dig deeper, to put myself out there, to just, explore where the anger was coming from, explore why I felt stuck, explore why I was lacking confidence in a particular area. And I think that level of nudging, that level of seeing things from a different perspective, exploring it deeper within myself, I think that's what's really helped.
Without doing this work, there's a whole bunch of stuff that wouldn't come my way. It's like this investment and more. There's been absolutely huge. It's huge. It's like it just opens your eyes to opportunities. It opens your eyes to so much. And now in hindsight, yeah, absolutely, it's a real return on investment.
It has totally changed my life.
Myself, we take so much time looking after others. As a mother, someone else is always at the forefront of my mind and my day. So, I made sure that I had that time to dedicate for this. So I spent all of the extra time where we had homework to do, writing, journaling, and the conversations that we had in our sessions. I didn't miss any of those because I really, really wanted to make sure that if I did it properly. And I felt so wonderful taking the time doing these things for myself, which, as I said, is quite a privilege in our busy world today.
Two completely opposing feelings. So excited and petrified at the same time.
Yeah.
Got no more excuses now.
Right. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, very excited and positive that the right guy will come along. Yeah.
I feel so much stronger. It was really helpful for me actually to kind of really identify what I'm looking for, because I've never done that before. Apart from tall, good looking, I've never really identified what my desires are around a guy. So that was a very powerful process for me. and I feel a lot stronger and a lot clearer and a lot happier and a lot more like I know more about how to be in my power and how to cultivate my feminine.
Yeah.
I'm still hopeful, you know, I know that it will happen. It's a knowing rather than a hoping, I think. But yeah, I feel like I'm much better now, better equipped for that day when it comes.
I know my guys out there. I know that as I'm healing myself, it's bringing him nearer to me, and I just feel positive about the future. And yeah, like I said, if you are interested, and you know, I couldn't recommend Katie enough. You know, I love her energy, I love her vibe, and she's truly got your back, and she will hold you through this journey.
As my dad would say, this is some hippie bullshit. And I was like, yeah, but I really like hippie bullshit. Why do I keep pretending that I don't? I don't know.
Love you.
Thank you.